everyone. Welcome to Faith and Yoga at St. Bartholomew's. I'm Dixie. I'm here with my husband Fred, Aaron Porter, and Glenn Gobrecht. Glenn, let's have you make the gong. Feel the vibrations. Thank you. And with that, we'll start our session this week. I have chosen to focus on breast cancer awareness. The whole month of October is dedicated to that. And I found some yoga positions and some yoga moves that will benefit all those who have had breast cancer surgery, recovering from breast cancer, or are currently going under a new diagnosis that'll make it a little easier and maybe a little more comfortable for you. We're going to start off by having each of my yoga friends here come up and read some tips that I found that can help make your yoga practice more comfortable. So we'll start with Glenn.
Try a warm shower or compress to the surgical area. If you have pain, take ibuprofen 30 minutes before exercising. And wear comfortable clothing rather than spandex.
Okay.
Take it slowly and maintain control. If you find your arm quivering, you are pushing too hard. Warm up by walking 10 to 15 minutes before exercising. This helps to get the heart pumping, which improves circulation and helps to clear excess fluid from tissues.
And Aaron.
Be conscious of your breathing. Keep it steady. Avoid holding your breath. Deep breathing is recommended 6 times a day. And after a yoga session, cool down by more walking.
So there you go. There are some good tips for everyone, not just those with breast cancer. So taking that in mind, we are going to start by unclenching our jaw, if we've been holding some tension there. We're going to soften our brow, relax our shoulders, and just take a breath in. Just breathe. Breathe in natural. And maybe this is the first time all day you've taken a second to relax your jaw, soften your brow, and let your shoulders move and relax a little. So take another deep breath in. And like one of the tips said, we're going to start by doing an intentional walk. And we're going to take 2 paths around our mats. And while we're walking, I'm going to ask my yoga friends if they'll pick up one of the leaf paintings too. So I'll get us started with that. Remember, intentional walking, you can really feel it after you've done the intentional walk. You're going slow, and you're feeling all the surfaces of your foot, and you can feel your muscles working. we've returned, if you'd like, you can take a seat, and we'll start with our breathing. If you did pick up a leaf on your walk, you can use your hand, because your hand has the same amount of stops and starts and pauses as the leaf does. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start down here at the bottom section of the leaf. We're going to breathe in. As we come to the tip, we're going to pause. And we're going to exhale down to the next corner. Inhale up. Pause. Exhale down. Inhale up with a pause. Exhale down. Inhale up. Pause. And exhale down. Inhale. Pause. And exhale down. Now, the tips that we read said to do 6 cycles of this breathing. So I've done one with you, and I'm going to ask you if you'll continue on your own with 5 more, and then we'll return to our yoga practice. But take your time in doing this. There's no need to rush it. And keep in mind, when you do this breathing, it brings oxygen to all parts of your body that maybe were a little oxygen deprived in the past. So take your time, focus on your breathing a little bit. Be mindful about it. It really has a way of relaxing you. I almost feel sleepy from doing this. Yesterday I was working in my lavender, cleaning it up for the fall, and I was sleepy after I did that with the lavender oil essential and the outside sun. So once again, if you feel that you've tensed up, let your jaw soften, your brow, your shoulders, and breathe. The Bible verse that I've chosen for today is 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of all mercies and God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our affliction. So indeed, that is a comforting verse. We're going to go over some stretches that I've come across to help warm up. We've done our walk like was recommended. We did our breathing. So now let's do our stretches. And I have all my yoga friends set up in a chair. So I'd like you to be in a chair too if you would like to be that way. We're going to take our right hand and reach it over our head. We're going to touch the middle finger to our ear, to our left ear. We're going to inhale and gently draw the head to the right shoulder. And hold here for 1 to 2 breaths. Breathing in for a count of 4. With a pause. And exhaling. Let your hand come down. And let your head return. Now we'll do the opposite side. Left hand goes up. Middle finger goes into the right ear. Inhale and gently pull your head toward your left shoulder. And once again, holding. Counting in for 4 with a little pause, and then exhale. And release your hand, bring it down, bring your head back to center. And let's repeat. Right hand goes up, over, middle finger to the ear, and then gently pull to the right side. Breathing in and out. Another breath in and out. Let that hand come down. Head returns to the center. And once again, left hand goes up. Middle finger to your ear, and a gentle pull toward the left shoulder. Breathing in and out, in and out. And release your hand, bring it down, and there we are. And we're going to do the neck rotation now. The right hand comes up and you place it on the left shoulder. You inhale and rotate your head to the left. And once again, exhale and inhale again. Holding for 4. And exhaling. Let your hand come down. Let your head come to center. And once again, left hand comes over to the right. And then we turn our head towards this left hand. Breathing in and out. We're going to do that again. Let your hand come down. Right hand comes up to the left shoulder. Head turns in that direction. Breathing in and out. And out. Return your head to center and the hand comes back. And one more time. Looking over. Breath in and out. In and out. Returning head to center, and hand comes down. This is for your shoulders. Inhale and raise your shoulders up towards your ears. As you exhale, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Now we're going to go the other direction. Roll your shoulders up and forward and down. Up. Forward and down. Up. Forward and down. Forward and down. Good. Goalpost arms. These are goalpost arms for those of you that don't know what goalpost arms are. We're going to inhale through our nose and raise both arms to shoulder height, so they're like a goalpost. Then we're going to inhale and hold. And then as we exhale, we're going to lift our arms up. As we inhale, we're going to bring them back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then you can bring your arms back down. This is called scapular retraction. Once again, we're going to begin in goal post position. We're going to inhale and bring our shoulders back and pretend that we're cracking a walnut between our shoulder blades. I know, right? So just really do your best to bring those shoulders back together. And then we're going to hold and breathe in and out. And then relax those arms down. We're going to repeat that another 3 times. So lift your arms up. Inhale, take them back. Crack that walnut. And then bring them back and down. I promise you'll feel a little bit of that tomorrow. Lift the hands up. Bring it back. And down. And that reminds me that if you feel discomfort, don't go beyond to the point of hurting yourself or harming yourself. Just back off and do what you can. If you can just bring your arms up, back a little bit, and that's what you can do, that's fine. It's your body, and listen to what your body tells you and what you're able to move with. So once again, goal post arms, bring them back. Remember to breathe in and out. Back. Down. And one more time. Goal post arms up. Bring them back. And exhale and down. Good job. And then the modified camel. You want to inhale, circle your arms overhead, and then bring them to the back of your chair or stool. So you're holding them behind you. And I'm going to turn myself around so you can see what this looks like behind. You want to inhale, bring your arms up and over behind you. And put them behind you like this, and then inhale. Exhale, let your arms come forward again. Inhale, arms come up, over, and around. Grabbing the back of your chair or stool, and then having a little stretch here as you breathe in. And down. Okay, good job everyone. Those are gentle movements, but yet they create a fair amount of stretch and movement to help you. Some of the things that were noted with these and the process of doing yoga for people with breast cancer is it can give you an increased body awareness, just like I said. Maybe you feel, oh, I can't move that too much, or maybe you realize I really can take that back more than I could before. It improves your cardiovascular system, your respiratory system. It helps your bone health. It gives you better blood flow. It can enhance your mood, your sleep, and your concentration, which often are compromised during the cancer treatments. So once again, let's go over a little bit of what we talked about walking beforehand, wearing very comfortable clothing. You don't want to be restricted in any ways. If you need to take a warm shower or put a warm compress to the area that's been that you've had surgery on or that is healing, please do. It's a good idea to do some breathing sessions and also to take your time and to be aware of if you're doing too much. Did I forget anything, yoga friends? Okay. So we're going to put our chairs aside and then come to the mat. And I am going going to do one more breathing exercise with you, and then I'm going to have Fred come up and do the push-pull. This is lifting the earth. So you imagine that you're holding the earth, the whole world, in your hand. You're going to have your hands right here, elbows are bent. You're right here at your middle section. You want to breathe in and lift the world up, kind of like an offering. And exhale and bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And 2 more times. Good job. And let your arms stretch out, because that uses some muscles that you might not realize, muscles in through the side here and your biceps. And I'll ask Fred to come up and demonstrate the push-pull move.
The push-pull move is basically you're going to take your one arm out in front of you like you're pushing somebody away or you're saying stop. You'll take your opposite arm and pull that in toward your hip and pull it back a little bit. And this is kind of like doing the thing where you rub your head and pat your belly because it's 2 opposing sides. So you start with your hands at your side, take that right arm out in front of you, stop, bring that left arm up, pull it back along your side. And then we'll retract that and do the other side. Left arm out, right arm back. And then we'll shift, right, left arm back. And back to the other side, left arm out, right arm back. And you can basically feel this in your elbows, your arms, feel the strengthening motion of that. And one more time. Push, pull.
Fred. And we're also going to incorporate some more poses that were suggested to help those with breast cancer. And also we're going to incorporate some of our regular flows, including the mountain cat-cow and the balance that we always like to, a tree pose for the balance. So let's get started with just a little more loosening up here. So come to mountain pose, standing tall here. Legs are about hip distance apart. And just roll your shoulders back and check your posture here. Okay, take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Let your chin come to your chest. Bring your head back up. And inhale, let your arms come up. And let them stretch wide. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, bring them in. Once again, breathe in, arms go wide. Exhale, bring your hands together. Up overhead. Inhale, let's lean to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale back to center. Let's let ourselves lean back. If you're comfortable with that, head goes back as well. Returning to center. And now let yourself come forward into a forward fold. Put your hands on your legs and let them follow down. Let your head hang heavy. Bend your knees slightly. You can grasp each other's arm and let your do ragdoll arms. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then slowly let yourself come back up again. Okay. Let's let our arms go up one more time. Deep breath in. Let's let them go wide. Fingers are stretched to the side. Gaze looks up. And once again, bringing the hands to center. Interlacing the fingers, turning the knuckles towards your head with a twist to the right. Once again to the center, to the left, and to the right. Once more with a little bit of a back bend if you're comfortable with that. Straightening your spine and bringing your head to center. Unlace your fingers and let them come down slow. Notice that flow of energy with the blood moving in a different direction. And give it, when you're down here, give it a little bit of shake. And we're going to go ahead and do our swings that we do. We're going to start slow, swinging from side to side, if you're comfortable with that. You can pick up the pace if you'd like to a moderate pace after starting slow. And then you can get real happy with it and go real fast if you want. And then repeat the other way. And this is a happy movement, so just let yourself be a little free and happy here. Fancy free. It's suggested that you actually do this for 3 minutes. That might seem like a long time, but if you listen to a song on the radio while you're doing it, or on your music selection, you'll want a playlist, it'll go by really fast. This move gets more blood flowing and is awfully good for our digestive system as well. So if you were going really fast, maybe you want to pull it down to moderate. And then bring it down to slower. And then bring it down to some stillness. And then once again, we're going to turn, if you're not already facing the long edge of your mat, we're going to take a forward fold here. And once again, notice the blood flow to the head. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Check in with your forehead and your jaw. And your shoulders. Let them be loose. From here, put your hands out in front of you. Bend your knees. And let your legs come back into a downward dog. And walk out your dog here a little bit. Work it out. And just hold. Take a deep breath in here. And down. And down. Let your knees come to the mat. Toes come to the mat. And you should be in tabletop position. Do a little bit of realignment here. Get those fingers spread like starfish. Have your knees so they're hip distance apart. You should be able to look back and not see your toes. We're going to inhale and let our belly drop for cow. Gaze looks up. Exhale, pull that belly into your spine and arch your back up. When you feel ready, let your belly drop as you inhale and look up. We're going to do 3 more in each direction here. and then leaning back in tabletop. From tabletop position, put your right kickstand out alongside you. And reach up and do a chest opener here. Gaze looks up. Open that chest a little farther if you can. Find your comfort. Take a deep breath in and out. And when you feel ready, come back to the mat here. Knee comes back. Put that left kickstand out. Hand is strong. Left hand reaches up and back to open that chest up. Remembering to take a deep breath in and out. And then coming back down. We're going to take a child's pose. Let the toes come together. Knees spread apart. Come down to a child's pose. This is a resting pose. At any point in the yoga practice, you can take a child's pose if you feel like you've had too much. Two more breaths here, breathing in and down. And once again, letting yourself come back into tabletop position. From tabletop position, we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to lift our hips up for downward facing dog again. And once again, pedal it out. And rock forward into a forward fold. Coming up. And let yourself rise up slowly. Take your time. And when you get up and you're ready, put your hands to heart center. Take a breath in. Exhale and drop your chin. Let yourself walk up to the top of your mat. We're going to step back with our right foot comes back so it's parallel with the